Tomorrow is the reset in Destiny 2 and the beginning of Week 7 in Season 19. In today's video, we're going to be covering all of the weapons and loot and activities that you should be grinding next week in Destiny. We're 43 days away from Lightfall, so from now until then, a lot of people will be bounty hoarding. Whether you're for it or against it, comment down below. Will you be bounty hoarding, preparing for Lightfall? But more importantly, we have to go over the quest finale. We have the should you choose to accept it quest coming to a close, and we'll be getting the final catalyst for the Revision 0 exotic pulse rifle. This will give us the 4th times the charm catalyst, which will be nice. It'll be nice to finally complete this thing and see how good it is with all of the different catalyst options. Then we also have the Grandmasters arriving, and the first one will be inside Terminus, which will have Voidburn. If you're going to go in there, it's not actually that difficult of a Grandmaster to beat, so you might as well give yourself a try, give it a challenge. And some people will probably be doing it at minus 40 power. I would imagine there's going to be some sadistic Destiny Guardians out there that want to challenge themselves to solo it at minus 40 power. Normally it's, I believe, minus 25 power for Grandmasters, but now they just recently changed it so that the point of entry is much lower, so you can be lower level to get into Grandmasters. It will always be minus 25 for you, but if you're under leveled, it will be a painful minus 40 at maximum to enter the Grandmasters, so keep that in mind. If you do beat the Grandmasters tomorrow, whether you're doing it for a challenge or just doing it to get the loot, the adept weapon is the Mindbenders, which is not necessarily the strongest shotgun in the game right now, but if you're lacking in the shotgun department, if you don't have a good shotgun, it's not a half bad shotgun. There are several that outclass it in PvP and in PvE, but overall, it's not the worst shotgun ever, but certainly not something that I see a lot of people chasing for in Destiny 2. Next up, we have the weekly featured activities are going to be the Garden of Salvation raid, and then we're going to also have the Pit of Heresy dungeon, a great way to get some pinnacles there. For PvP, we will have Mayhem if you are a fan of that, and then Trials will be returning this week. There's no Iron Banner this week, so another Trials week inside Destiny 2. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Chinese New Year hidden event. If you haven't seen my video about that, Bungie leaked this early, and we're going to be having a ghost, a ship, a sparrow, and all of that to go along with this, plus a card, a hidden event card, and we don't know exactly what that's going to entail, but that will be arriving tomorrow in Destiny, presumably. Next up, we'll also be going through all of the Eververse items, so here we go. In the Eververse store this week, we will have this emote, the Origami Crane. This will cost you 3,250 Bright Dust. Next up, we'll have the Festive Sparks emote that will also cost 3,250 Bright Dust. Obviously, a lot of Chinese New Year themed stuff to go along with the mini event that was leaked by Bungie themselves. Next up, we have the Jubilant Decree emote, which is going to cost 700 Bright Dust. I like this one. I feel like this one is perfect for a meme right here. You could just freeze frame the hunter stand right here and have it write something on there. What would you put on there? Next up, we have this ship right here. This is available for 2,000 Bright Dust. I love the aesthetic of this. The gold and red meshes together really well. Then we have the Sinking Feeling shader for 300 Bright Dust. Looks pretty good. Then we have this ghost here for 2,850 Bright Dust. And this sparrow as well to match with all of this for 2,500 Bright Dust. We also have this ship here for 2,000 Bright Dust. Looks pretty awesome. And this ornament for Eyes of Tomorrow will be made available for 1,250 Bright Dust. And if you want it, this ghost projection will be made available here for 1,500 Bright Dust. We also have this new emote here, which is for 1,000 silver. We have no preview for it yet because it's coming out tomorrow at reset. And then we have the ornament for the wrist runner here for 700 silver. That thing looks amazing. We also have this ghost here that's available for 600 silver or 2,200 Bright Dust. The sparrow that's available as well for 800 silver or 2,200 Bright Dust. And that's everything for the weekly reset. Let me know your thoughts down below. What will you be grinding for this next week in Destiny 2? And make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.